Welcome back to Spectral Souls. I'm Vulpes. We just finished the first battles for the first historical moment, and now it's the second historical moment coming up. So we can either choose the Neverland or the Demon Army, or the Simba Army. They're like, you have all this map. Their camps are so close. Alright, so we're gonna do our random pick which one we choose. So once again, one is gonna be for Neverland, and any other number will be for Simba, and a bomb or free space is redo. So here we go. So it is Simba. Okay. Simba is the more annoying of these. But okay, here we go. So we are on Simba. So let's see where this takes us. The Liberation Army uprising became more drawn out despite initial predictions. In response, the Demon Army began to prepare for open warfare. Around Golden and Victoria, around Golden and Victoria were the main bases of the former Simba Empire. Thanks to Neverland's quick counterattack, the wars swung to their favor. They took control of major bases and stationed many of their soldiers in Golden and Victoria. They were more than prepared to extend the battle against the Fatishia Liberation Army. But the Fatishia army made bold move and marched directly on Armana Castle in Galena. Despite Neverland's foresight and preparation, the Shia surprise caught them off guard and decimated their defense. Armana Castle had fallen. How's everything going? All's going well. They will arrive at Armana Castle shortly. But they have no idea we're heading to Galena. The Demon Army must be completely befuddled right now. Of course, sir. Shall we head to Galena as well? We must prepare to become our liege. We must prepare to welcome our liege. Why Galena? No idea. There's nothing wrong with Galena, but you could take Golden now if you wanted to. And if they send reinforcements to Golden, we won't have a chance in hell of taking it. Good God, do you ever stop complaining? You really need an attitude adjustment. You're a military commander, for God's sake. You're not paying me to have good attitude, you're paying me to kill things. And because you pay me so well, I plan on killing just as well. That's all there is to it. You're so short-sighted. What are you doing? The others are ready and standing by. Sir? Layla, remember that you're a commander and an entire army? She just lectured Gale on being a commander. I'm sorry. Personal issues aside, our army desperately needs his help. But don't go thinking You'll get a special treatment from Mia, man. She's putting a lot of faith in me, huh? Layla? Yes, sir. I'm going to appoint Trevor and Dragon as your assistants. They'd both be a great help to you. Yes, sir. Please use them wisely. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, I didn't realize you could make such a cute face. You really had to look like that all the time. Shut your dirty mouth, let's just go. Crap lady, calm down. He's trying too hard to have that respect that women never get. Probably because she's trying too hard. At least that's what Jordan Peterson says. Ramona Castle has been added to the map. So we just have our units. So yeah, these historical events are sometimes like out of your control more than the other battles. Just a pre-planned scenario. We have to defeat. Well, let's see what the conditions were. So the castle gates to be destroyed. So this is the gate. And yeah, you can't defeat all enemies, you can get to these guys and they can't step down, so yeah. Okay. Right. So we'll have everybody step back. Much as we can. Anybody here now? Trevor is like the last to move. Right, so this is our guy for most of the battle. So his stats, good strength, good vitality, very low agility. Intelligence, luck, don't really matter. His potentials. Mind's Eye, I think. I confuse these two. Deep Breath. One of them does extra damage to human type enemies, and the other one I think has a chance of like nullifying attacks, but it's a chance and it's still good to have, but it's kind of neither here or there. Okay, let's get these guys one by one coming this way. Now, let's see. His skills. Quick Slasher, which is pretty good. Crack Shot. It's an area attack, but it's kind of weak. But it has its uses. Okay. Really move out of the way. Okay, let's see what the accuracy is. Yeah. So Crush does see, we'll do attack crush. No, we'll do attack. So that has a knockback effect, which, you know, will still attack from the side, but it's gonna be less attacks than if he was standing next to us. So yeah, that's the play. You kind of keep the enemies away until you can get a killing blow. And you can just finish him off. Go here, get yeah, his attacks are pretty strong. And he has 16 AP, so he can move and do like 3 attacks. Which is very good. Yeah, I'll be doing a lot of that. But yeah, the plan is to take all of them out. Get a few levels. Double turn him. Let's see. His agility is 10. It's probably like 8 or 9. 10. Okay, he's at 5. So let's do one more. And might be able to double turn him in the next attempt. Yeah, like these are the worst kind of drag battles. Have all these units too. So I could take the back, but then I think the archers will reach. You can't really tell their range, but it's pretty far. Like range increases with elevation. Still might reach here. That'll leave 3. He has 2. Let's just do crush and wait. Hopefully we'll double turn him then. 6, 2. Just barely. Just barely. So yeah, eventually you'll get good at kind of gauging when the double turn happens, like how much AP to leave and stuff. Okay, got this. Kind of overdid it there. Can move back because we'll do the enemies at the flanks. Yeah, usually enemies like target whoever's the closest. But I'm not 100% sure that's always the case. See, are those archers or just swordsmen? Sometimes it's enough to be in range. but certain tiles kind of give you a double turn, and then kind of invisibility from the enemy. So so you need to like get a hit in. Kind of same scenario with a double turn maybe. He can reach. Alright, let's not play around. It's really good, like some of these attacks are 3 hit, this is 4. And yeah, that archer, like he's stationary, he could move on the wall to maybe get better range, but just doesn't do it. That's how the game is. We'll try to get a better position on this one. 1, 2, 3, yeah. But yeah, I did my initial try at this without doing this battle, so Trevor will have a little more extra levels going forward and more resources in terms of like upgrading weapon and armor. But yeah, like just doing it as random as I can. The archer will take some pot shots, but we'll finish him off.
This will not fall behind the youngsters.
From the back, 98. One more enemy and then the gate. Get the double turn. It's okay. Sage here. Let's use the grass. One more before this is over, because once Trevor gets to the gate, the archers are gonna have a field day. Although there's a way to minimize that, I think. We'll see. So we need to be here, 1, 2, 3, 4 to trigger this guy. He has 2000, not 4000 HP, okay. That's good. Should I use oh wait. Okay, so yeah, so that archer doesn't reach. This one does. Okay. He has the same shit as I do. Okay. So we will need to heal. Yeah, I feel like we'll need to. So his movement of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So let's stand here. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's stand here. Maybe we'll get a back attack on him. Or like even a double turn. Yeah, it looks like it'll be a double turn. Oh, possibility. Nah, it won't happen. Okay. Or more. Or more. Because that only did half. And from the back. Well, here's what it is. It's kind of weak. Good miss. So yeah, I think Bust Crush, it only works on flat surfaces that it moves you back, but not when there's an elevation. Yeah, 52 is not gonna cut it.
This.
Oh well, I think we will be using another, let's see how close to leveling up, not that close. We'll be using another healing item. Yeah, so it moved him, even without it, maybe it won't be, we'll see.
This.
80p Viking sword. Okay, we'll need to use a healing item. 1, let's test if that other archer. So 12. Will be able to reach us from here. Of course, we'll need to. Oh yeah, he will. So yeah, another item will be needed because they'll be pouring it on. Yeah, I wish they did these attacks instead of the speed break. I guess it's about the same damage. So yeah, when you go up to attack the gates, I'll show later. The gate can dodge attacks too. Just crazy. Yeah, multi-head attacks are really good here, but besides his level 1 special, he has none. Well, he might, let's see. Yeah, sometimes there's like spells here. But yeah, at this point it's this. Should have put all the level up points into vitality. I will be using another healing item. Four. So the archers don't double turn us for now. Okay. Grass. And might as well move up. The archers might double turn, but whatever. 26%. So yeah, this is nice. 4 hits for 6 AP. Yeah, we're finishing off on the next turn. I'm leaving the 4 AP because so the archers don't double turn. Or at least only one of them might. Big speed break, it has its limit. How much it does. Stays at 11. I think normally he was 14 or 15, something like that. Okay. 4 Earth Needles and we're out of here. I think we'll get maybe 2 grasses back. We use 3. 3 or 4, I want to say 3. No grasses back. Not that good, but we'll see what it gets us. Well, we have the clear bonus, so it's like 1 grass, 1.5. I think that'll be like 2, so it's just enough. Okay, didn't expect their captain to be a woman. No joke. We must be destined to fight with each other. I didn't think I'd see you again, guys. Don't cut them out just because their captain is a woman. She wouldn't be a captain if she weren't qualified, right? Who are you? Glad to meet you. I'm Trevor. I've got a few years behind me, but I'll do my best. Nice to meet you too. You can relax just yet. The real battle's yet to come. We took their base, but the demon army is still growing stronger. Don't worry about it. The demon army doesn't stand a chance. Yeah, in Marx's mind, they already won. We certainly aren't lacking in courage. Yeah, everyone here both brave and strong. And stupid. I see that. What's wrong? Huh? Well... never mind. I'm okay. You sure? What is that strange feeling? What is that feeling? How foolish. Ultimate power is needed after all. Use the fall of Galana, the restoration of reformed Simba Empire, and ascendance of Shifan as their first emperor, has spread every corner of the land. Simba army has now gained its own land. People already are willing to push back the demon army. Have gathered to solidify their military strength. They now have the force to rival the sheer size of the Neverland army. For their part, the Neverland army has done everything within their power to contain the growing Simba threat. They relocated their soldiers to Wilgema Keep in the Argo and are preparing for the coming battle against their looming foe. It is this time that a girl of mixed blood, demon and human, makes herself known. Her anticipated inventions would change the entire flow of history. Magic Age 1054. In the midst of wartime frenzy, a new battle is about to begin. Alright, so that was the second historical event, historical moment. Got new locations on the map. Otherworld Gate has been added to the map. Otherworld Gate is a free map. If the enemies are getting too strong for the main game, use free map to strengthen your character. You can play as many times as you like, and even if all your characters dies, you will not receive a game over. However, this is a successive map. If you clear one level without reviving an incapacitated character, he will be out of use until you complete the free map, so be careful. You can play with the incapacitated character again once you get out of the free map, but when the character is revived, EP will be automatically deducted. You can gain EP when you defeat more enemies. Remember that you must have EP to augment items and weapons. There are other free maps in the game besides the Otherworld Gate. Free maps will be added to the game as the game progresses. Make sure you use these areas as you go through the game. Note that you cannot use the Scarab to escape items on individual levels. So yeah, the gate is a challenge in itself. Will not be using it, throughout the main story. Let's see. So what's coming up? So let's see. So Falchion, Viking Sword. It's 75, deck 80. It's an upgrade. He already has a bracelet. Oh, did we buy Viking Sword? Bastard Sword. 70, 80. Set reversed. In here. Maybe 75. So yeah, a little worse accuracy. But we'll keep it. Okay, here. Let's see what we have. Okay, grasses. Sequoia. Sage stone. Thunder element. Batwing. Right. We can do some of the stuff that we need to get done for the future. So we'll craft some helping items, and we'll see what we do with EP a little later on. Let's see, Bastard Sword, 5 to augment. I want to see something else. yeah, we'll not be like taking off items that we haven't bought from the characters that join us or anything like that, since we bought that bastard sword. So once you level up an item again, like enough times, which is 5, it can become a stronger version. So I just want to see what the Sephelsian 200 Aura Viking double hand 230. Same accuracy. Bastard sword 215. Worse accuracy than these. So yeah, in my other run I used the bastard sword. I think to eventually get this sword, but now I'll be using this, have even stronger version. Okay. So let's see. Let's actually save in case I mess up, because it's like I have very limited resources, and we generally don't want to mess up, but at some point it's like it's acceptable. What we'll need is Beast Claw, Sage Stone, it's powering, very modest, increase in strength, but when we combine it with another Sage Stone, Hercules ring, and it's about double. That we'll need for the future battle, which I won't be doing a random on that because I want to fight a very strong enemy. Synthesize. Sage Stone. Make a speed ring. Combine again, speed ring, Sage Stone, Thunder Element. Get Feathering. So what you can do, like the Feathering has jump +1, that's what we need. So once we equip it, we can equip the item that we want and the stat with it. We'll definitely need to augment the Viking sword, so we're just gonna go for it. need all the strength you can get. So yeah, once the item is equipped, you can't invent. So yeah, you see, like, what's nice is the accuracy went up to 105, but we invent a new item, it goes down again, but the strength goes up. So like sometimes, depending what you're doing, you might want to keep the weaker item because of the accuracy. I mean, this like the strength doubles, so can kind of doubles again and gives 1 AP. I don't know if that's the route we'll be going. Very strong. Definitely need at least one more augment. Just get a better accuracy. Okay, job here is done. So let's save again. In case I don't make the correct selection. Finally, the subjugated nation has been released from the demon's grip. We could not prevail without your help. You have the deepest respect and gratitude. Thank you so much for your valiant work. However, we have just taken the first step in a long, bloody journey. The true war has just begun. You must keep your heads and move forward bravely. I may still be young, but I will do my very best to justify the Emperor's trust in me. I will swear an oath here and now, for the honor and duty of my Emperor, for the people who suffer under onslaught of the demon army, for the prestige of the reformed Simba Empire. I will release all people from the terror of demon army and bring their armies crumbling to the ground. I am counting on you, young son. Thank you. The people of Galan must rejoice this day and make most of their freedom. Everyone relax and rest your weary bones. Prepare yourself for the next battle. It promises to be most severe. But now, let's celebrate to our land and our Lord. What are our Krauser's orders? He needs us to secure the supply route between Galena and Diargo. We have two options in how to proceed. We can either secure the route through Monegro Fortress, or the route through Fell's Forest. It seems the demon army controls the forest. Yes, the monsters control the forests. If only we had more men, I could take the fortress, no problem. Oh, fortress. Don't forget, the monsters are feral, quite unpredictable. So yeah, we are going on this, the forest route, because it'll get us to face a very tough boss. Yeah. Secure the forest. It's important to have many open supply routes as possible, yes. You're correct. It would be wise insurance plan. Okay, let's head for the fell forest. Your duty. What a lame mission. You should think before you talk. What? Commanding a security supplier is the most basic of basics. If you want to get ahead, you can't miss any opportunities. You must constantly make progress step by step. Yes, sir. Alright, we have this. Forest. Okay, so we are done here for now. Let's see what Neverland has to say. Neverland is there. Sorfin. Host and army moving. They've begun their march to the Argo. Wouldn't you say this is just another diversionary tactic? Not this time, no. Their main unit has not moved from its position in Galana. It's much closer to Elhanapol. If we manage to take the Argo, we'll have to send reinforcements right away. Sir, excuse me. He's facing, what's her name? Rose. Calls her sir. Oh, okay. What the hell? We're in the middle of meeting here. Sorry, sir. I have an urgent report. Who the hell are you? Okay. Oh, Rose is surprised. No way! No way! Mind if I join the very important military meeting? Who the hell do you think you are? How dare you such disrespect to the Empress? Step back. But don't make me tell you twice. I don't like wasting breath. Why have you come? By the way, this is the daughter of the old demon overlord Janus. She is the official successor to the throne. The one demon to rule them all is his Hilo. Overlord Janus, and you said this is Hilo? We form the world into its proper shape and bind it under its true ruler. The true ruler. I've come to revive my father, Overlord Janus. That is... I see, I should have figured that's why you come back. That's right. But do you really believe this vast power is necessary to consider the present situation? Haven't you realized yet that your blind optimism has led us to the present situation? Point is one to consider. How do you plan on finding the Overlord Janus revival? simply need to liberate the Tenma sword. Tenma sword has been found. Yes, I know it has. Who has it now, but won't be easy to take. The current owner is a nasty piece of work. Oh, and our present situation doesn't help. We need lots of soldiers. Tenma sword is important, but must also prepare for the impending battle. And if we can destroy the rebellion army now, we wouldn't need to revive Janus. But then again, Tenma's sword would be a fearsome weapon against anyone in Neverland. You're a child of Janus, a proper head of the demon army, so I will not deny your request. As such, I will submit to my command and follow my orders. You will give I will give a detail of soldiers to seek out Tenma's sword, and I will lend you further support once you do the current rebellion. How does that sound? Sure, I'll follow your orders. Very good. I need to take 15,000 soldiers to meet up with Reynolds and Diago. You don't waste time, huh? Okay, I guess we'll start right now. But I have one favor to ask. Name it. I'll follow your orders, but I need unit soldiers to use as I see fit. And they have to be the best of the best. Very well, Reynolds has many elite soldiers to spare. I will send him a written request along with the explanation of your new position, but I can't guarantee their compliance. I don't take well to strangers. I'm not worried about that. Such an imposing figure, like even the Empress bargains. Okay, have a new location. Alright, so yeah, Hilo. The real name I guess is Hiro, or Hiro, Hiro. I wonder if it's like the Japanese pronunciations, the L's and the R, hello, haro, whatever. If it's just a mistake or if it's a joke or something. Anyway, it's very strong, fast. She has one of the best starting attacks. You can have, let's see if she was already equipped for that attack. Yeah, attack Soul Harvest is attack that does I want to say 2 slices and it drains HP and gives it to you. So like you don't need to heal, you just run that and take down anyone. So in main game it's very strong. It doesn't drain bosses though, but it's still very strong. But for closed game, you need other solutions against bosses. But anyway, she's very strong in the main game. And she's like a double threat. Her magic is usually really good, although you kind of go in one direction, but until you're forced to compensate in the other one. But yeah, she's really good. Alright, so let's get our squad, which is everyone that we have right now. Been waiting for you, Lady Hilo. Just Hilo will be fine, but yeah. What has Simba Army been up to? No usual movements have been noted. Have you sent the soldiers into the fort? Not yet, lady. My orders were to stand by until your unit arrived. The fort is an important strategic location, but it is not easily defensible. It's best we don't stand too long if we can help it. My orders are to abandon the fort if necessary. I'll send 5,000 troops into the fort. I'll take 1,000 by myself first. Send the rest of troops using the most direct route. Pardon me, but why would you do that? You must know who we're up against, right? and something is bothering me. What's that? Well, never mind for now. Anyway, I'll need to see your soldiers right away. It's like Highlander. The special characters feel when one of them is near. This is Hilo. She'll be your new commander from here out. Make her feel at home. You're... What is it? Oh, it's nothing, never mind. Like they already know each other. Ma'am, please give us attack orders. Yes. They know each other from the first game. We're going to recapture the fortress that enemy took from us. Let's go. Glen has been added to the map. Cactus Desert. Still has the villain, no better option, no better blade bracelet, nothing here. Item, equip, item, list. 3 grasses, not that much, but maybe it'll get us through. 2 siege stones, Batwing. Thunder element, wind element, earth element. How much HP? Or gold, okay. Alright, we'll save here, because we'll need to do some risky moves. Alright, this session is over. We'll take on the desert next session. See you all.